Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the counselor's office. It is not a good day for gaming in general. Boy, oh boy, from Destiny and Bungie to 343 and Halo to Ubisoft and, well, Assassin's Creed Shadows or whatever the heck it's called with the drama going on. Nothing but drama for your mama. PlayStation's Concord failure. Here we are. We've got an article that is just, it is the cherry on top for all the bad news for gaming, man. Investment firm calls for Ubisoft to be taken private after Star Wars Outlaw tanks stock. Shareholders are hostages of Guillemot family members and Tencent who takes advantage of them. Also us trying to sell a $130 bundle. Yeah, the game is not doing very good. I'm actually, just for curiosity's sake, let's see. Star Wars Outlaws Metacritic. Like, what's the Metacritic looking like? Metacritic, generally, the people who, like, journalists, like it. Everyone else, not so much. What about, what's the Steam charts? I love doing this to Destiny, so... Oh, can you not even see it on Steam? Here we go. Star Wars Outlaws. You can always go to the actual Steam page, and there should be a spot to look at it. Wait, can you not even get it on Steam? Oh my god, you can't even get on Steam. No wonder they didn't make any money. Then put it on Steam? Bro, I didn't even know that because I'm not even interested in it. So I'm like a third party here. You know, I don't care because I didn't even like investigate. But I was like, I've heard so much negativity for this game. And I've seen the actual actress, and I have to agree. They made this lady an abomination to the very attractive woman. Like, I don't know what they did, but they need to take examples, I guess, from Nexon, because Nexon knows how to make pretty women or whatever. Like, this is like an abomination to the woman herself. In light of the Star Wars Outlaw developers' recent string of failures, an investment firm, yeah, especially with Assassin's Creed, with a minority stake in Ubisoft, is demanding that leadership concentrate. First off, minority. Okay, listen, they're gonna listen to you. If you don't have the ball, buy them by the balls, they're not gonna listen to you. Leadership concrete action to be taken to save the company and their fellow shareholders' money from its ongoing self-implosion. From an ever-growing addiction to microtransactions to a noted lack of care for their finished products, that part's true, to the gameplay and nearly all their titles devolving to climb a tower to unlock a portion of the map. I mean, that's like the prototypical thing of Assassin's Creed. Do a fetch quest. Repeat. Recent years have seen Ubisoft evolve from a relatively well-liked developer into a poster child for the Western video game industry's ongoing decline. Yeah, I mean, the West is not doing it right, whereas everyone else, like Black Myth Wukong, Baldur's Gate, like, I don't even know if it's Baldur's, the developers from Baldur's Gate here, are they like European? I'm not for sure. I know like Power World is not, I don't think it's American. Maybe they are. Nexon is definitely not American. Either way, like, the West is just dropping the ball. I feel like as an American, I'm ashamed that our games are so god-awful. Its gameplay feeling just as outdated as its PS2 level graphics. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad. And technical optimization. Outlaws is so objectively boring that even after numerous mainstreams, critics and influencers were wined and dined and given a VIP tour of Disneyland by... I forgot about that. I actually saw that actual people who were like going to review, they wine and dine them. They literally took them to Disneyland. Hey guys, do you like Star Wars? Let's go to Disneyland. Oh, don't you like Disneyland? We're such a great person. Don't you want to, give our game a thumbs up? I'm sorry. That's funny. That's funny. The best opinion they could muster towards the game was a collective meh. That's sad when you try to wine and dine someone and all they say meh. Imagine taking a woman out and wine dining her and she just replies to you meh. Meh. In further compounding the game's struggles given the reception, JP Morgan downgraded their sales expectation for the game, slashing their prediction from 7.5 million to 5.5. I'm sure it might be less than that. I'm not for sure. As a result of these developments, September 9th saw Ubisoft stock fall by EU points. I don't know what that is. Its final price sitting at an abysmal 13.67 by the time France's Euronext Paris securities market closed for the day, an over 50% drop compared to the same time last year. It should be noted that while some outlets and pundits have taken to declaring that the stock price represents a 10-year low for the studio, that is not the case, as Ubisoft stock did not rise above its current 13.6 price until November 2024. I love data because it's always like facts matter more than feelings when you're talking about consumerism. And yeah, you can just see the blah, blah, blah. Now, something to note, people are like, COVID. Yeah, but you could tell like it was already going down. At some point, we're going to be back where we were pre-COVID. And you can just see it's just going even further. Like this is a pretty, we're up here at 30 and now we're down here at 15. That's not good. And it's still going. Like it's not like it's curving. It's just going straight down. Unhappy with these results and fearing for its firm's minority stake in the company, AJ Investments and Partners founder and company executive Jira Krupa issued a public letter expressing our dissatisfaction with the current performance and strategic direction of the company and calling for its leadership to take Ubisoft private or allow it to be sold to a strategic investor. We believe that Ubisoft at current valuation is deeply undervalued and should be worth between 40 to 50 UER per share, said Krupa, whose firm holds less than 1%. Yeah, dude, you've got no stake in this, in the company. The main reason why the valuation is so low compared to the peers at Ubisoft is that at current state is mismanaged and shareholders are hostages of Guillemot family members and Tencent who takes advantage of them. Management is focused on pleasing investors of beating quarterly results and not focusing on long-term strategies to provide exceptional experience for the gamers. Holy crap, it's bad when some 1% holder has better explanation of the gaming world in America right now. I'm telling you, the reason why other developers and other companies, though they love money, they love what they do. America, they don't love what they do anymore. There's no soul in American gaming anymore. All they like is putting money in their pockets. That's all they care about. Let's be honest. Let's not act like that's not the case. America doesn't care. It's all about the money. I mean, you're talking about the country that literally sells you the cure that could save your life. I'm just telling you. Our company has extensive knowledge about the gaming industry, and we were long-term shareholders in Activision Blizzard, and we started our Ubisoft position a couple of weeks ago and still adding to it. We cannot understand the decision-making process of current management that is focused on releasing multiple average games per year. Holy crap. That is the statement of the year. Average games per year that are harming Ubisoft's reputation among gamers. I think Ubisoft is a joke. Like, if you want to play, I think the Assassin's Creed is a joke. The older ones are the better ones. The newer ones are just like, why do you even call them Assassin's Creed? You might as well call them a different game and go with that and just leave Assassin's Creed to the way it is. That's my personal opinion. And then obviously, like, there's a bunch of other Ubisoft games that have been dropped that haven't been brought really back. Like, there's a lot that they could do, and they do the half-butt, cheap cash grab games. We cannot understand the decision making. Oh, I already read that. Community instead of providing hit games with exceptional franchise portfolio. Yeah, I mean, imagine if they did Black Myth Wukong style games, like quality. They would probably make a lot of money. And it's crazy that it's not about making a good game. It's about making a very cheap game that can still make a lot of sales. Why spend a lot of money on a good game when you can make a cheap game and squeeze as much as you can out of your stupid community who hasn't realized what you're doing? To the end, the investor then put forth 4 proposals which he believed would help right Ubisoft sinking. I'm sorry, did you just say quad A level ship? No. We're at, right now we're at double A. I've seen better, literally better indie games than some of the games that Ubisoft cranks out. Like, no. They're not even at quad A. Like, whoever gave them the credit of saying that they're a quad A level ship, no, they're barely an A, and if anything, they're double A's. And if I'm gonna be honest, if they're quad anything, they're quad F's. Take the companies private for a fair price. We urge the board to consider taking Ubisoft private with Tencent as a significant partner and shareholder. Ubisoft as a public company is undergoing scrutiny to report better and better quarterly results to please investors, which may harm strategies going forward and is harming Ubisoft at this time. When they need to think long-term to get new air into the exceptional franchise, this would allow the company to address its issue away from the public market pressure and make necessary changes without harming minority shareholders, retail investors, and pension funds that are victims of these efficiency problems and mismanagement by current leader. Man, I've heard this in Bungie, mismanagement. If Guillemot and Tencent are not interested in Ubisoft's value, we urge the current management not to block any takeover, as there are several PE groups that would be interested based on our research. In the event of offer from PE group or strategic investor, we urge Guillemot family to accept this bid. When this bid will be for fair price, if this offer won't be accepted, we will sue for a reimbursement of damages. God dang, they mean violence. I'm gonna kind of skip some of this because it's just a lot of court jargon. I just want to know what they're doing. Cost reduction and staff optimization. That makes sense. Let's see. Ubisoft announced strategy to fix costs. Yeah, so focus on core IPs, concentrate resources and execution on development of core IPs. Here are what the core IPs should be. Rainbow Six Siege. Yes, that is the fact that it is ongoing currently and they're still trying to kill it. I mean, I've heard a lot of things that they've been doing. Assassin's Creed, Far Cry. Yeah, like that's been dead for a minute. Watch Dogs. That's definitely been dead. Tom Clancy's titles such as Sprintle Cell. No. It's Sprintle Cell. Sprintle Cell. You hurt my soul, sir. You hurt my soul. Whoever wrote this article, you hurt my soul. Okay, Sprintle Cell. I agree, though. It needs to come back. But Sprintle Cell, get out of here. Management changes. Yeah, just get him out. Consider hiring new CEO who would run Ubisoft more efficiently, who has proven record of running companies such as Ubisoft. Obviously, advisory by the Guillemot brothers will be needed. We urge the board to consider our proposal seriously within the next 60 days and act in the best interest of the company and its shareholders, Krupa ultimately asserted. We do not receive any reply. If we do not receive any reply, we will get together with other minor shareholders who share our views and make bigger push against Ubisoft management according to the French minority shareholder law. We are in contact with institutional and retailer investors of Ubisoft to act together and together the increased value of shareholders. Our shareholder group has requested meeting with the current management. French and EU law provides comprehensive legal framework for the protection of minority shareholders and the resolution of situation of abuse of dominant positions by controlling shareholders, he concluded. As a minority shareholder, together with others, we will use all legal possibilities to achieve the goal. Holy crap. You know it's bad when people want to threaten you to like, yo, if you don't do this, we'll sue you. Yeah, if you don't do this, we're gonna get other minorities together and we're literally gonna take you. We're gonna fight you. Imagine telling Ubisoft, yo, we're gonna fight. You wanna fight, bro? Fight me, bro. I mean, as someone who's like in the middle, I agree. Like, absolutely Outlaw or Star Wars Outlaw. I saw the trailer. Even as someone who likes Star Wars, if I was gonna play a Star Wars game, I'm gonna play the Jedi Survivor. Like, that was a banger. And people enjoyed that. I think anything without lightsabers, immediately people aren't going to give a crap about. Let's put it out there. Battlefront was great because it was a multiplayer game and you got to play as the Legends, which was really fun. But overall, that kind of game works. But a single player, no lightsabers, character no one knows or gives a crap about, yeah, no one gives a crap. Surprise, no one's going to give a crap about your crappy game. And I was one of them. Like, I didn't even, like, I'm not even hating to hate. I'm just saying, as a consumer, I looked at it, I said, no, and I moved on. I spoke with my money by not even investing time or concern on reviewing or even trying to, like, cover the game. This is probably the only time really I'll cover about it. It's not even the game. It's just about the company that I have had issues with because they're pushing out so many half-butt games. So it's not even about Outlaws. It's just about the fact that they're putting out very average, boring games. I think this chart does justice to explain that this is what happens when you don't focus on your core demographic and you don't provide a quality product. People realize it. And I'm so happy that we have more and more gamers who are turning on the light bulbs in their head and they're coming together and they're realizing, you know what? We should respect ourselves. I wish more gamers were like that because we would have this resolved faster. If people would just stop buying all these games that are garbage, they would not make them anymore. Not at all. They would stop. They would absolutely stop because they knew that no one would buy it. They're wasting their time and their money. Instead, listen, we need to go back to where we wait a couple years to get a well-oiled game. But you know what it is? It's that companies have gotten greedy and they want instant gratification of money. And gamers are just the same way. They instantly want something done and in their hands. They don't care. But I'm gonna be honest, I would rather have a full, complete experience, or at least a somewhat full, complete experience. Especially a single player. Like, I don't want a single player game that is just a half-butt game. But that's my opinion. Let me know in the comments down below. I don't have a stake either way. Like, Ubisoft is a dead company to me. If I play any of their games, it's their old games, to be honest. And maybe I might play Division 2 just to kind of revisit it for the funsies of it. I think I bought it just for the funsies, just to dabble, you know, I like dabbling with all these different live service games just to kind of taste the flavor away from Destiny out my mouth. As always, hit the like button, comment down below. Again, we hit 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate you. Just a little nugget. I need to make the video for the 1,000 subscribers. There's like 2 videos I got to make, but one of them is going to maybe possibly do something nice for the community, or at least someone in the community, just to make it fair. I'm just going to randomly choose maybe someone for some odd reason. I don't know what reason, but maybe keep a lookout for that video because I want to say thank you. And so I also got another surprise in store. Just give me the vibes and energy to not be exhausted after work, to actually take the time to make the video that I'm envisioning in my head. That is a little bit more quality and effort to do, but we'll see. As always, I'm Mr. Game Cancer. Hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, game out. Huzzah!